So, my fiance has way too many role-playing books. Like, you see this? That's not even a pin drop. Oh, keep going. Oh, there's more. Like, you don't even know. This isn't even half. Keep going. No, that hardly even counts. There's more. I know, it's piled so high you can't even see them.
I'm back here.
But there's more coming. It's coming. Yeah. Keep showing them. We're getting close now. Hi, I'm still here.
That's all the books. This is the magazines.
Oh right, there was more on the table, or the chair I mean. I forgot about those ones.
This is my entire role-playing library. And we're going to get into it a book at a time here on Retro Reviews. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Retro Reviews, where I go through all of my D&D books and figure out what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of, and in order to keep me on task, Laura is here.
With a list of questions to go through, so we don't get too off track and are here 2 hours later with the same book. So what book do we have tonight?
Alright, so I know it's called Retro Reviews, but this one's actually a modern day book. It is The Ultimate RPG Game Guide by James D'Amato.
Nice. Where did you get it?
I got this at 2nd and Charles over in...
It's on the North Shore.
Yeah, it's on the North Shore.
Oh, that's across Lake Pontchartrain from New Orleans, for those of you who don't know.
Yeah, it's a really cool, awesome place. Definitely check out. I could have got lost in there for like a half a day.
Yeah, it's really big. Yeah, so back to the book.
Back to the book.
Can you give us a synopsis of this book?
Alright, so this is a workbook for basically setting up and designing your campaign, how to go over having a session 0 with your players, which is where people talk about like what's your expectations for the game, what kind of game do you want, is there anything like topic or subject matter we should avoid, stuff that you'd like to see. It goes over that. It goes over asking you questions about the stories that you enjoy and trying to figure out how to incorporate those ideas into your games, how to set up a room in a dungeon to be like, is this a safe room? How do you tell your players that it's a safe room where you can camp out for the night and get some rest? Or is this going to be a combat scene? Or is there something in this room that's important? How to share the spotlight between players? Who's the focus for letting each player have a scene in the game for the night to shine? So
nice.
Lots of really good workbooks and exercises do this. And he actually has a history of being a improv. He actually studied at the Second City Improv Group in Chicago. So there's a lot of stuff that he pulled from improv skills to put into this book.
Okay, nice. So is there one thing that really stands out to you in this book?
I think that's definitely the section on like figuring out what you enjoy, what you like, and being able to incorporate that into your game. Granted, I know you said one thing, but also that pacing idea of having it so you're not doing action scene after action scene, and it's not just combat after combat. And spreading it around so everybody gets a chance to shine. Those things right there are definitely parts that really made me rethink. Because I've had some games where it's just been fights after fights after fights, and it's like everybody kind of gets bored and finds other things to do. we don't come back.
Yeah.
So
this is a real DM's guide, really helpful tool.
Yeah, really to keep you on point, and it's kind of like you, helping me stay on point and keep moving.
Nice. Is there something you didn't like about this book?
It's not really. There's nothing. Like, everything in here, this was beautifully written. The workbook parts of it are nice. It probably would have been cool to actually have like a section where all the workbook stuff is together. Having it spread throughout the book, so you got to keep flipping back and forth between stuff. But really, you're gonna want to use this book over and over again. So just copying those workbook sections into a notebook would have been good. Mm-hmm. I wonder if he's got a companion book that goes with this. That's just the workbook. That would be awesome. I gotta look into that. I think he did. I think I saw one next to this. But
can go back to that store. So is something you would recommend to other players?
Definitely, it made me rethink a lot of stuff and reinforce a lot of my own personal ideas on what makes a good game session. So
yeah, nice. Something you're planning to keep?
Yep, plan on keeping this. I've read through it once without doing the workbook exercises. I'm going to go back through and do the workbook exercises to start fleshing out and getting ready for that first game that I actually get to have with a group. Once got a coworker supposed to be getting back in touch with me. I think we're going to start, hopefully by the time this episode airs, maybe I'll have more to say.
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, well, that's all we got tonight.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in next week for another RPG book review on Richer Reviews.
Okay, bye everybody.
Peace.